All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's on the Power. So in this video, I want to talk about YouTube fitness channels or bodybuilding channels that are either dead or dying. Now, this seems to be a very hot topic right now in the fitness bodybuilding community because I guess there's a lot of channels right now seeing their views and subscribers go way down. So they're trying to figure out why. So first, I want to talk about some channels that I think are already dead compared to how they used to be. And the first one is going to be Tiger Fitness. Now, back when I first started watching fitness or bodybuilding videos on YouTube in like 2011, 2012, Tiger Fitness was one of the biggest and most popular channels at that time. Right now, they're down to about 500,000 views a month. And that is actually a number that's down about 8%. And they are only averaging about 1,000 subscribers a month. Now, if we compare that to other channels that used to be really big around the same time period, like Matt Ogus, who has 578,000 subscribers and is only getting about 300,000 views per month and only 1,000 views per month. So to put that in perspective, Matt Ogus's channel is very close to the size of my channel. And my views and subscribers are both down a lot this month, and I'll talk about that later in the video. But I still got 7,500,000 views in the past month and 23,000 subscribers almost, compared to his, 300,000 and 1,000 subscribers. Now, granted, he doesn't post nearly as often as I do, but still, I would define any channel with like 500,000 subscribers that's only getting under 500,000 views a month, I would consider to be a dead channel. So let's talk about Nick Wright. Very similar to the statistics we just saw on Matt Ogus's channel. He's up about 10% on views with 390,000 views for the past month, and way lower on subscribers than Matt Ogus and just about 250 subscribers for the past month. Now, if you compare that to a similar channel that I feel is still doing well, Pump Chasers, ran by Chris Jones from Physiques of Greatness. Now, obviously, Physiques of Greatness has kind of gone away, and he reinvented himself on this Pump Chasers channel. But Chris Jones is still doing very well. His channel's still growing at a pretty good rate, about 4,000 subscribers a month, about 1 million views a month, almost 450,000 subscribers, about 70 million video views. Chris Jones is doing pretty well, and he's been around just as long, if not longer than a guy like Nick Wright. So he's still holding on a lot better than some of these other guys are. And I think part of the reason for that is that Chris Jones is one of the nicest guys in the fitness community. I see Chris Jones commenting on almost every channel that I watch. I don't watch very many bodybuilding channels anymore, and I certainly don't watch very many vlog channels anymore. But Chris's Pump Chasers is one of the few channels that I do watch. And when I see any other video, in the relevant fitness industry that I'll click on, I'll see a comment from Chris Jones, a positive comment. And Chris Jones will leave similar positive comments on any of my videos that he watches. And I think that's part of why people like him so much, is because he's a real guy. And he also doesn't need the views and subscribers like these other channels need him. He's selling a product. He's selling his brand. So he's not dependent on the YouTube ad revenue like these other channels are that aren't selling anything. So even though he's doing better than them, he doesn't even really need to. So he's probably not really even trying as hard as some of these other channels are, and he's still doing better than they are. Now, the main guy that kind of started this conversation apparently about, fitness YouTubers channels dying is BioS3 Training, or Gerry Ward, I believe his name is. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't really watch any of his videos. Now, a lot of you guys that are like true OG fitness YouTubers, you guys might remember back in the day when the IIFYM kind of first hit the scene and people were talking about eating Pop-Tarts and Pop-Tart fitness, and there was that Ian McCarthy guy. That was like the last time that I watched a Gerry Ward video, was maybe in like 2012, and I haven't watched probably any of them since, until I saw the recent video about him talking about YouTube killing his channel with their algorithm. Now, I actually looked at my subscription box, and I've been subscribed to him for probably the past 5 or 6 years, and I have not clicked one of his videos in probably 6 years. So at 160,000 subscribers, Gerry Ward has 253,000 views for the past 30 days, and that is down 20%, and he has only gained 200 subscribers in the past 30 days. So when I saw his video about his views dropping, his subscribers dropping, and how he wanted to switch platforms because he felt that YouTube was screwing him, I watched a few of his videos just to see what he talks about, what the videos are like. And I realized pretty quickly why his views have dropped. If you go back to his earliest videos, they're almost exactly the same as they are now. It's basically just him sitting. The camera is cropped in on his head and shoulders, and he's talking about a topic, usually a drug-related topic, just standing in his kitchen or sitting in his office. Every video is almost exactly the same format. Him just sitting there talking with the camera super cropped in on his head. So, really, I'm not too surprised why people stopped watching his content, because it's all exactly the same. Now, I have nothing against Gerry Ward. I don't really know anything about him. This isn't me hating on Gerry Ward, but after I watched a couple of his videos, I got bored after watching 3 or 4 different videos, because honestly, he just sits there and kind of rambles, and he doesn't really show any references. He doesn't show like any pictures of what he's talking about. He just kind of talks. And these videos don't get very many views, and they don't get very many likes, and they don't get very much interaction. And I think the reason for that is people are tired of it. And I think that's the same thing that applies to most of the other channels that I mentioned here, is that, vlogging specifically, vlog style videos, I think get old very, very quickly. It's like, how many times is a fan base willing to watch somebody go to the gym or watch them cook their meals? If someone's a daily vlogger and they're filming themselves cook their meals and work out every single day, and they're posting that to YouTube every single day, it's only a matter of time before people get tired of seeing that. And they're like, okay, we know what you eat. We know how you train. Do something different. And they don't do anything different because that's what they do. They're a power lifter. They're a bodybuilder. That's what their everyday, day-to-day life consists of. So I think the fitness vlogging market in general has a very limited window of interest. Now, I think all channels do. Every channel, I think, is going to reach a point of diminishing returns. Every channel, including mine, including all the top channels, PewDiePie, all those guys, they've all seen their views drop at some point, and they're all going to see their views drop significantly at some point because people are just going to get tired of watching them. So I think while a lot of these guys blame it on the YouTube algorithm, the fact of the matter is people are just tired of watching their videos. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that happens to most YouTubers, like I said. But I also wanted to mention something else that's going on here. As you guys might remember, back on October 16th, YouTube had like a 2 or 3 hour blackout where nobody could get on YouTube and watch videos. Now that blackout has caused a ripple effect and a decrease in views and subscribers across most channels, all the bigger channels outside of bodybuilding and fitness, like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Drama Alert, those big channels like that, noticed a significant 30 to 40% drop in views and subscribers after that October 16th blackout. Now, the theory on what happened there is that on October 16th, YouTube dissociated itself from Google+. You guys might remember everyone that signed up for a YouTube account also had to have that Google+ weird social media account as well. And recently there was a massive data breach with Google+. And YouTube decided to basically pull the plug on Google+, and no longer be associated with it. And they did that on October 16th when that blackout happened. Now, ever since October 16th, I've seen my views go down for the past 30 days. And I've seen this with all channels that are similar to mine. So Generation Iron, who has 250,000 subscribers, they had 1,600,000 views in the past 30 days, and they are down 36%. Their total views are down 36% in just a 30-day window. Their subscribers, only 9,500 in the past 30 days. They are down 20% in the past 30 days. So that is a massive percentage to drop in just a 30-day window. And keep in mind, October 16th was about 30 days ago. Let's go over to RX Muscle here. So 1,700,000 views in the past 30 days. They are down 31%. Only 6,000 subscribers in the past 30 days. That number is down 33.3%. And they have 156,000 subscribers. Again, 2 channels very similar to mine. Now, another channel I'll group in here just because they post bodybuilding related videos. I don't necessarily think their content is good, but Williams Fitness, similar content. Their views are down 69%, and their subscribers are down 59.8% in the past 30 days with 158,000 subscribers. So let's go back to my numbers here. So my subscribers are down about 50%. I'm at 22,600 subscribers in the past 30 days. My views are down about 48.8% at 7,455,000 in the past 30 days. Now, some of this is due to the October 16th thing, I believe, but it's also due to the fact that the Olympia was in September. And the Olympia was like my most viewed, best month on my channel ever. September, I think I gained like 52,000 subscribers in a month. I had like close to 20 million total views. So I think part of this massive drop off is that the Olympia content is now gone, combined with the October 16th incident. So I'm down, 50% on both statistics. So the point that I'm trying to make is, yes, there are some YouTube fitness channels that are dead and dying that I don't think it's because of the algorithm. I think people are just tired of their content, don't want to watch it anymore, so their views and subscribers are going down. Now, on the other hand, I do think there are some channels that are being impacted by the algorithm and by the recent events of October 16th. And for that, I just think it's just a low point in the views. I don't think their channel's dying. I think the views are going to go back up. We've all had low periods of views, especially when you make bodybuilding videos. I mean, right now, the competition season is basically over. There's going to be no new pro shows for several months now. So that's going to be a low point in views for bodybuilding channels. And typically, most YouTube channels are going to go up and down. It's when you really get down to the bottom, like just 1,000 subscribers a month, and you don't go back up ever, that's when your channel's dying. I think going up and down in views is normal. Fluctuation is normal. But when you hit a low like that and you stop going up, I think that's when your channel is dying. So for those of you guys that are watching and your views are down right now, don't be too discouraged. I think it has a lot to do with the October 16th thing. I think eventually it'll bounce back. I'm not really too worried about it at all, and I don't think you guys should be either. So thank you guys for watching the video. Please let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.